first of all, from the opening face-off, I thought both teams played extremely well. It was a great college hockey game. It was unbelievable. It was a one-nothing game. The chances were going on. I was very, very pleased with our effort from start to finish. I thought it was one of the best games we played all year. A real 60-minute effort. I was really happy with my team. I was really happy with everything that happened, except we couldn't put it by their goaltender, and they got one by ours. Both teams played extremely well and thorough, I thought. It was as good a game as we want to play and as good a game as they're going to play. You know, we got 36 shots, we got our chances, and I guess it wasn't to be. Congratulate University of UMass Lowell for a terrific season. I thought they were a terrific team all year long. They really dominated this league in a lot of ways. I thought we gave them one heck of a game tonight, but they had a heck of a year. And winning the league and then winning the playoffs is quite an accomplishment for them. Phenomenal. So he's had a great year as a coach and deserves that coach of the year again. I couldn't ask for more of my team. I couldn't ask for a better weekend for us. We played really well and played really hard. And you know, we should be. I think there's teams in the national tournament that aren't as good as us right now. But the reason why we aren't is because we had a dip in the middle of the year that we never recovered from. We recovered from as far as playing better, but we couldn't get that monkey off our back with those losses that we had. 4 or 5 real losses that we'd like to have back when we weren't playing well. So it's harder now because this is the end of the season for my players. It should be would be nice had UMass hockey and BC lost last night. They went on the national tournament. UNH lost last week and they went on the national tournament. Ordinarily we would have lost tonight, going on to the national tournament. Not to be. And I'm happy with these guys, and I'm happy with my team. Thank you.
Questions at this time from the players? Any questions for the players at all? Right here in front.
Annie Marie, Daily Free Press. Either of you guys, what do you think it says about you as a team that, with where you were in mid-February, you were able to get to this point, you know, in the playoffs?
I think it says a lot. We've got, you know, terrific young players on this team, and if you're a BU fan, the next couple years are going to be really exciting because those guys are great hockey players. I have a feeling they're going to be back here, you know, in the years to come. But we were just really resilient. We stuck together, and I think we just believed in ourselves. It was a great UMass Lowell team. You know, we knew we had to play pretty much a perfect game if we wanted to beat them, and you know, we almost did. But came up a little short in the end. But you know, I'm really proud of this team. You know, like I said, the future looks pretty bright.
Brian in the front.
Hi guys, Brian O'Connor, ESPNBoston.com. It's no secret you guys were planning to extend Coach Parker's career. Can you just share what you're going through now, because this is the first class that's leaving the school along with their coach in 40 years?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we wanted to extend the season for Coach Parker as long as we possibly could, but you know, at the end of the day, we played as hard as we possibly could. We left it on the ice. So it's tough to have regrets when you play like we did tonight. You know, we just couldn't solve their goaltender, and you know, that was the bottom line. But, you know, would have meant a lot to extend the season, especially for Coach Parker, but it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, I've been here. This is my 5th year with Coach, and just been a great time. He's an unbelievable coach, unbelievable person, and we wanted to make the run as long as we could for him. We pushed hard here at the end and didn't get what we wanted, but I think he had a great 40 years here. Some could say he's the face of BU hockey, and I just thank him for all he's done for me and for this organization.
Any more questions at all for the players? Right here in the middle.
Tim Healy, Daily Free Press. Wade, last month you're up there with a tough loss to swallow after the loss to Northeastern. What's it like to be graduating with this group of seniors without a trophy?
I mean, you know, I didn't think I'd be leaving BU without any trophies, but you know, the group of guys we had in the senior class this year was pretty amazing, and I think what we did leave for this organization is, you know, we hopefully showed the freshmen and the younger guys what it means to wear the uniform and what it means to be a BU hockey player. So that was very important to us. I think we did a good job of that. Like I said, it's a real talented freshman, sophomore class. So, you know, we wish those guys the best of luck here in the next couple of years because they're going to have some really good teams. So, you know, I think we can take that away from our career here.
Anything else final for the players right in the front here?
Shots on BTBU. Is there a couple of your teammates have like expressed along the way they really want to win for you guys for the senior class? Is there anything they said to you guys after the loss?
I mean, not much said in the locker room after the game. It's obviously a tough one to swallow, but I'm just, you know, pretty amazed at the effort that those guys brought, especially on the stretch. I mean, you know, you look at you know, Daniel Regan and you know, Rodriguez played a heck of a postseason for us, and that line in general. So I mean, you can't ask for any more from those guys. They gave it all they had, and we gave it all we had for them. But you know, we came up a little bit short.
Guys, thank you very much. You're going to return to the locker room at this time. More questions for Coach Parker. Scott in the front.
It looked like the goal scorer, Derek Arnold, managed to get a laugh out of you in the handshake line. Whatever you have to say to you.
He said he wished he played for me. And I told him I wished he did too. I've known him as his dad, and I've talked to him a few times in the line during the course of the last couple of years. He was supposed to go to another school, and the other school reneged on him. He wound up at Lowell. And I kept saying, I wish that other school, I know that other school wishes they had you now. He's a really good kid, a really good player.
More questions for Coach Parker. Brian in the front.
Brian O'Connor, ESPN Boston coach. At your on March 11th, you were mentioning that these are your youngest sons. Can you share with us what you told them in the locker room after the game?
I told them I was proud to be their coach this year. I had a lot of fun with them all year long. I was proud of the way they faced adversity in the middle of the season and came back and shook it off and worked as hard as they did. And I mentioned that I was happy that Wade Megan was my last captain because he was a hell of a captain. I've blessed with a lot of those type of guys on my career here, over 40 years. He was a terrific captain. We'll have, you know, this wasn't a hug-in fest or, you know, goodbye fest. We'll see each other. We're going to go to our banquet and get all that stuff. So it was more like any other time you lose your hockey game. Kids are crying in the dressing room. They wanted to win it for the seniors. They wanted to go a little longer. They wanted to win the trophy. I couldn't help but think when I was on the ice watching them all with the banners to put the UMass Lowell bottom on to show that I'm hanging there all years as a champion. When I first started coaching, a friend of mine, Billy Riley, was the coach at Lowell Tech. And Lowell Tech has come a long way. BU hockey was something special when I got the job here. And Lowell Tech, now UMass Lowell, has come a long way to the point where they're a dominating team in Hockey East. And I think that's a credit to the administration there. It's a credit to the coaches they've had there over the years, certainly Billy, because he started the program and won national championships at the Division II level and brought it into Hockey East. But also, you know, they've had a number of coaches, you know, I think they've had 4 coaches there since I've been coaching. Certainly, Blake Baton did a great job there. They've really found something special, I think, in Robin. He's a really good guy and a really good coach. But they also have, they just didn't arrive overnight. All those guys put that program for the school. It's great. I see that Jen said he's got something to say with it too. But I know that UMass comes in and takes care of it. Oh yeah, it's not BC, it's not BU, it's not UMH, it's not Maine, it's UMass Lowell is the champion, and doubled up. It's a very difficult thing to win the regular season, and another difficult thing to win the playoffs. So congratulations to them, congratulations to Norman. It was the very first time I thought about it, was tonight. This was my last time in the garden as a coach. That was after the game as well. I took a walk around before the game because there was nobody in the building. I still want to sit and listen by myself. So I'm a real Celtics fan, so I took a walk around upstairs and looked at all the Celtics memorabilia. Had somebody come up to me and say, "You took a walk around, just getting your last tour of duty here." And it didn't even dawn on me again. I forgot about that. But as George Irvin said, I never did get a chance to put on the Celtic green, but the parquet floor was pretty good to the Iceman. And the old garden and the good garden, and Steve Nazaro, whoever he may be here, was always pretty good to this guy, so it was a pleasure playing him, that's for sure.
More questions for Coach Parker? Andy?
Andy Merritt, New England Hockey Journal. Jack, did you have any kind of image in your mind of how you wanted this to end, or was that not something that you were thinking about at any point?
I knew how I didn't want it to end. I wanted to get out alive. So they're not cut me out. And, that's a good thing at my age. No, I didn't say, well, I'd like it to end in the garden, or I'd like it to end at the national tournament or what have you. I've won games, I've won tournaments, I've won that, so I wanted this for my seniors. But it wasn't to me. I wasn't thinking, what would be the best scenario? Like I said, the best scenario was I'm still breathing.
One final question for Coach Parker. Right here.
Richard Murray, HockeyStreet.com. Coach, you talked about Sean McGuire's playing that today. He played very well for you guys.
Yeah. It was, he had a really, really good freshman year. And he was one of many really good freshman goaltenders around the country. And certainly some great freshman goaltenders in this league. But he was playing every other game, unlike the Lowell goalie or the Providence goalie or the Vermont goalie, who carried the load almost the entire year. And I thought he played his best hockey when his stablemate went down. And Matty Connor went down. I thought he played very, very well after that. Really took us to a different level. He certainly gave us a chance to win tonight. He certainly gave us a chance to win last night when he played the first 30 minutes of the game last night. I thought maybe he might get the all-tournament team, and then Hellebuck would get the most valuable player. Because he did have to play a tournament, that's for sure.
Coach, thank you very much. Congratulations on a great career.
Thank you all, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.